I don't laugh, but you watch a film, quite often the origin story of why somebody became a committed radical or rebel or radicalized involves their family being killed by their enemies. It's even Luke Skywalker's origin story, although of course it was his uncle and aunt that were killed in the sort of first act of the first Star Wars film. The idea that by unleashing this level of carnage upon that population, upon that people, you'd somehow reduce support for or membership of whatever group you want to describe as being dedicated to the destruction of Israel was always ridiculous. And the crucial point for me, and I'm just an observer, remember, the crucial point for me was when people just stopped actually engaging in good faith. People refused to answer the question of how many deaths would be justifiable, how many civilians need to die before you would say too many, how many children need to die before you would say stop now. And, attempts to typify it as a war when since October the 7th, I don't know what the death toll is in Israel since October the 7th, but I think it's in single figures. So the idea that it's a war in any conventional sense is palpably absurd. It's a massacre. It's a massacre that some people support because they believe that the lives in Gaza are worthless, or they believe that there are no innocent people in Gaza, something which politicians in Israel have said and civilians have said as well. Just think about that. Even if you were born last week, you are not innocent. There are no innocent lives in Gaza. 18,000 dead, is it? Almost every building destroyed. Razed to the ground, nearly 2 million people, 1.7 million people displaced, no food, no water, fighting over crumbs. And in response, what do we say? We say Hamas remains dedicated to the destruction of Israel. Hamas will continue to attack Israelis, attack Jewish people. And that's where we are now. And it can't be a very pretty place to be, actually, this knowledge that I'm describing you.